Alrighty, well, it's time to see the lucky viewers who had their biggest catch featured on Davis Nolan's Fishing Funtacular.
Well, I've been asking for the pictures and you've been sending them to me, and I really do appreciate that. So let's take a look at today's photos. Check out young HAIZEL WINFREE, a big smile on her face, a nice bluegill she got at a farm pond, all excited to catch that fish. And this is TAIYLOR, a big catfish. She's holding it up nice and proud at the neighborhood pond in Waverly, Tennessee. And DEKLAN STRADER from Bell Buckle got himself a nice largemouth bass there. And this is Weston Johnson, also a largemouth bass. He was on Normandy Lake with his dad, Adam Johnson. Looked like they had a great time on a calm day. And EVERETT HARDISON got himself a nice catfish there on WILLIAMSPORT Lake, sitting in the skiff there on a beautiful blue sky day. And LANDON and LANNE, brothers and sisters, their first trout ever. They got to go up to the Sierras in California. That cool, cool water. Got some nice rainbow trout there. And this is Austin STOWASSER from LADERA Beach, California. He's visiting Old Hickory. He was out with his granddad. Got to catch a largemouth bass there on Old Hickory Lake. And Matthew REESE, he's got a nice smallmouth, and he was fishing with his grandpa up on Center Hill Lake. Love catching those smallmouth. And Lily and Ava, they were fishing at their great-grandmother's cabin on Kentucky Lake. Got a catfish and a bluegill. Their grandmother, Linda Reed, they call her their meanie, sent this picture in. Yeah, from great-grandmother's cabin. And Glenn MERTZ, nice 4-pound, 14-ounce largemouth he got on Woods Reservoir. That's a good-looking fish. And Willie J, he was down in LEOMA on Mrs. Johnson's pond. Check out the pair of largemouth he pulled out of the pond. Those are some good-looking fish. Last but not least, my friend Jim, Pat Tidwell, and friends. There were 4 of them all together. The 4th one's taking the picture. They got a quadruple limit of trout on Dale Hollow Lake. That means they all got 7 apiece, 28 in all. They got 1 crappie as well. What amazes them is that they went out the night before and caught absolutely nothing. The next night, they all got a limit of trout. Jim Pat said that's why they call it fishing. Don't forget, send your pictures to pics, P-I-X, at WKRN.com. Put the word fish in the subject box. Makes it easier for me to find. And remember, the late, great Jimmy Holt always wanted you to be safe. And at the end of his broadcast, he'd say, don't forget to wear your life jacket. Happy fishing. I'm Davis Nolan.